What's up, guys? I just wanted to let you know I made it safely to Pittsburgh.
So that was a year ago.
Should be the last time I ever drive this car, which is honestly crazy. It's been through a lot.
And that was about a month ago. And today I made it back to Pittsburgh for a second summer. But it's in a different car than last time, which, like I said, is crazy because that car had been through a lot of big moments for me, both good and bad. I mean, got it into an accident when I had my permit. I had my only speeding ticket in that car. Had my first kiss in that car. I found out that I got a huge scholarship to Asbury in that car. It drove me to Asbury and it drove me to many late night adventures getting food with the boys while I was there. It also drove me to Pittsburgh. And now I'm in Pittsburgh, but there's a reason I'm in a different car. See, I didn't take care of that car as good as I should have. And yet God and that car just kept showing up anyway. That was grace. But the last few months I was driving it, it had gotten really scary. And honestly, I was told that it wasn't going to last more than 3 more weeks at the end because it had been leaking fluid and oil like it was bleeding. And it was having to be jumped daily. And it was bad. And I took it into a shop and they were like, you shouldn't be driving this. And I was like, God, I've been praying that this thing will just last me to the end of the summer. I knew it was bad, but why did it have to be this bad? What are you doing, Lord? I trusted in you and I've been praying every time I drive. Lord, I know you're faithful. I know you're good. I know you're going to get me to my destination and you've been getting me to the destination. Why does that have to stop now? And I was freaking out because I was like, how am I going to pay for this? But then someone came in and offered to co-sign and pay for the car and let me make them interest-free payments, which was more than I ever could deserve. And yet, it was a blessing. And I said yes. And that doesn't mean it was easy. Over the next month or so after that, I had to step into the adult world and figure out, all right, how do I get my old car's title out of my dad's name into my name so I can sell it? How do I switch my license from Florida to Kentucky? How do I get off my parents' insurance and then get my own insurance? And all of those things were way more complicated than they should have been. But I couldn't complain because I had a new car that was safe to drive in the process. And as I was doing all that, I was reminded of something. That just like how this new car was an act of grace, that God didn't say, I'm going to wait till you have it all figured out before I meet you in this moment. And he said, instead, I'm going to meet you in your mess and I'm going to help you figure it out. That was grace. And that's the gospel. We don't need to drive to the destination before we meet God. He wants to hop in the car, take the wheel, and join us on this journey.